I'm going to tell you right now, within 30 days, he is going to be 220 pounds. And this guy is over 40 years old, and he's going to be 220 pounds. Now he's almost 260 pounds today. But
well, he said 24 pounds in 22 days.
Nobody, I don't care what you say about genetics, nobody will discover you have genetics unless you put in the work. You guys need to understand what she just said is, and simplify is, we have to fix the body first. As soon as you can get it fixed and it's functioning right, then we can start changing. We can put on muscle or we can get rid of fat. We can do whatever, but we have to fix the body. Now, I don't want nobody out here going, hey, I'm just going to jump on the plan, go halfway, and then stop.
Right.
Because that's setting you up to fail. And it's failing for a year because you have to fix the body again. We don't want to do that. Let's get the bodies working. Let's make sure they're right. Make sure that we're moving forward in the right way. If you do not fix the body first, you cannot change, or those changes are so minute that you will stop because it's not beneficial. You will pound your head against the wall going, why isn't my body changing? Why isn't it changing? Maybe because, then you do the society thing. Maybe it's because of my age. You know, I'm 40 now and yeah, body slows down and it doesn't work as well. That's why. No, that's society. And nobody on here is like that. Nobody, you guys fully understand it's a small percentage of what we do in the sense of your mindsets. You guys are not here because you have the typical mindset. You all want to get better. Even if it's baby steps better, you all want to get better. And that's why we're here. And that's why we're Titans.
Yeah, we did have some late starters on that
6 week.
6 weeks. So we will check in for those guys.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be a video that's going to go up only for the 6 week clients that signed up for that plan. That way we could get back to them, and we want to make sure that they stay on track. And you know, as promised, we want to make sure that they're getting you know, their Mike is answering their questions, helping them to get through the program. So guys, keep signing up. We're not giving up just because we're moving to a different plan. We're still here.
What you're looking at right there is somebody that's in a Titan crew that is elite.
Well, Talisa,
she's, if you go look at her pictures, this girl is elite. I will say this. Was she given some great genetics from our parents? Okay. But nobody, I don't care what you say about genetics, nobody will discover you have genetics unless you put in the work. And this girl puts in the work. And she's amazing. She's amazing. Go follow also on just social media, because this one is everything for me. Sorry, I'm bragging about you. Everything to me is so sincere from her, and there's a great positivity to her. So
I have to say, I also, Talisa, it's hands down, obviously, just a badass chick. Right? You know? But I love Lucille as well. She's so real, right? Lucille, the one-on-one, she's so real. If she messes up, she's like, Coach. And her energy and everything. Coach,
she's still sleeping right now. She's in Hawaii.
Yeah, I messed up. I did this. I did that. So I'm gonna get back on track, and I'll get to you when I feel like it. Like she's just, you know, she doesn't lie. And just, yeah, I just love that. So after my summer shred, I have decided to bulk for the next 12 to 18 months at least. So I want to get big, and eat. So go to the Power Bodybuilding.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I love that you put a year to a year and a half time on that, because that is, man, if you can stay consistent on that time, the amount of muscle that you can put on, it's, wow, good job on that. I do want to jump back up here because I saw that the weight there doesn't make sense to you guys. But if you're following Bobo, that's closing in on about 30 pounds down within, I think, 3 weeks, if I'm correct, right around there. Bobo, will you mind? I get that you put down your current weight, but I'd like your beginning weight of the program with the current weight, because that kind of tell everybody, even if they don't follow you, where and how long that's taken.
He's lost all the weight, even though.
And this is somebody that came out to the Titan training camp, stayed here, and really took it to the next level and saw how things are done.
Even though he ate the fatty whitefish, he lost weight.
Even though he ate fatty whitefish, he lost weight.
Don't send Bob out to buy whitefish.
Now, if you guys saw that body weight for this guy, I'm going to tell you right now, within 30 days, he is going to be 220 pounds. And this guy is over 40 years old, and he's going to be 220 pounds. Now he's almost 260 pounds today, but in 40 days, his body will release it naturally. And I hope you guys understand this. Your body will release fat only as fast as it is healthy. It doesn't like speed up and go, hey, this guy died. What did he die of? He lost fat too quick. It doesn't work that way. So somebody made a comment the other day and they said, hey, I lost fat too quick, and it doesn't work that way. Okay? Because nobody on the Titan crew is eating, everybody's eating correctly, and that's how your body actually loses fat. If you starve yourself, your body actually doesn't lose fat, it loses muscle.
It's a consistency. Yeah, I messed up on the reverse last year, and I had to work extra hard just to have the physique I have now. So as we age, you have to stay more on point. That's true.
Yeah, there's so much you can get away with when you're 20, which is funny to me because I knew a lot. I get that at 20. I did, because I started at 9 around the greatest. But the amount that I knew by 30, by 40, by 50, and closing in on 60 now, it's like you learn so much about how the body really changes. And especially with time, because the truth of the matter is it doesn't get easier. And so when we see these 20-year-olds doing the workouts, hey, get abs like me, it's so funny to me, because if you're 20 and you don't have abs, I'm going to slap you in the head, because it's so easy to do it at that age.
Yeah.
But I'm impressed by you guys that are over 30 and over 40 and over 50 that are still doing it and understand you just got to train harder and smarter.
So Darren Bobo is 52 years old. And he began,
God, he looks 70.
He does.
Yeah.
He began his weight at 282 on May 7th. So he said 24 pounds in 22 days.
Leave that there. Leave that there. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So for everybody watching this, and then will you talk to them about Anthony? My one-on-one?
Oh yeah, Anthony. Yeah,
so we got a guy here within 3 weeks has made this kind of change.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you guys about a one-on-one I have.
I love his check-in on the one-on-ones, because we have a questionnaire that goes out to them and they have to fill it out every time they check in, right? Because it helps to see exactly the results. But on the check-in, he puts the extra stuff in there where he says, I started at 345 pounds. By May, whatever, I was 280. By this, I was 260. And
let me stop you for 1 second, because of the fact that I want to set this up.
Yeah.
His job is old school store to store sales. This is stuff you guys, unless you're my age, you would never remember this kind of stuff. But it was what they did in the 60s and 70s and 80s. So that's what he's in his car for 10 hours a day, in his car, going from store to store to store. Mm-hmm. But he still gets his workouts in, and he stays on his nutrition. He was 350 pounds because he would just snack and drive and no movement whatsoever.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have a job that sets him up to win. He doesn't have a career that sets him up to win. He doesn't have time to set himself up to win because of his sales job. So he has everything against him, and he was 347.
350, yeah, something like that.
He's now 240.
So he was so, in the beginning when he started, I remember he was struggling. And he said, I don't know if this would work because I am a driver and I'm not, but he followed the directions. And once he saw that after 60 pounds coming off of him, I really felt his energy and his excitement within his email. And when we talked to him through email, because he was going to Italy, which was last weekend,
Yeah. So
last week.
I'm getting ready for a movie. You should stay on point, right?
Mhm.
Mona is getting ready for this big shoot for the magazines, talking about her age and being a mother and stuff, which is, again, a big thing. His is a trip to Italy.
Yeah.
Just a trip to Italy. Meant more to him than what we believe in.
And he said,
Which is,
Mike, I am so excited after losing 100 plus pounds, because now when I'm going to get to Italy, my own family will not recognize me. And I cannot wait to see their faces. And with you talking to him today, actually, he came back yesterday. So it is just mind blowing to see that someone that's a driver, it's not active as much as we are, walking and doing stuff, and still lost this tremendous amount of weight.
he lost a human.
Yeah. He did.
He really did, and he's going to continue forward. And what's great is that you guys put your minds around this. We dieted from 350s, 240 now, and for the last month, I haven't been making him lose weight technically. I've been recalculating his body so he can enjoy Italy and eat food while he's on his vacation.
Mhm.
So we got to a place where I wanted to plateau him, hold him there, make sure his body is utilizing calories, and so he could go and enjoy himself. How cool is that?
Yeah, it is very cool.
So he got to go to Italy, show them this, eat with the family, and just a whole different life. Now, if you don't think that motivates us, you're crazy, because that's why we do this. That's why
We have a few of those clients.
Yeah, but that's why we do the Titan Crew, and why the Titan Crew is free as long as you're willing to subscribe. And so for us, I think it's those changes that keeps me going. It's the guys like, look at Mike here. Started on the 6-week shred, went from almost 270 pounds to 220. That's
And the
huge.
tryout. So it's huge. I'd like to see some pictures. Mike.
I would like to see some pictures of
Before
this
and
too.
afters. You know what I mean? Like, I love that. I love that's a good amount of weight. And I'm sure that this guy did not mess up one time. I mean, he's probably stayed on track day in and day out for 6 weeks.
Now, I do want to talk about this because I know we've been talking about weight loss a lot, and that's because we're going to do the Blitz now. And so if you want to go on with us, that's great. Let's say you don't. Let's say you want to put on some size, right? Well, I got a couple guys on here right now that I just saw. James here, if I'm correct, you just set a PR on your incline bench. Is that correct? Will you please let us know? And we got another little beast here, Wolverine, I call him.
Yeah.
And these guys, and again, thank you for always having your meal. And please use my social media pages to show the world what you're doing. And so make sure to tag me, everybody, and Mona on stories like, you getting your meal in? Did you do a good lift today? Where's your mindset at? All those kind of things. Tag us on that, and we'll repost that on our stories on certain days and stuff. And just keep sharing what you guys are doing. You guys want to just write that down. It's just official Mike O'Hearn instead of Mike O'Hearn. We're going to change out the old website. The old website is outdated. It's old. And we had the team here, Jeffrey, put together a great new website.
Yeah. So for anybody that wants to sign up for the Power Bodybuilding, go to this link. People want to get the Blitz, go here.
Also, there's a great questionnaire that's kind of fun. Let's say I don't know what program to do. Okay, that's okay. We put together a great questionnaire for you where it's just going to basically ask you questions. You say yes and no to these questions as you go through the process. And by the end of the couple minutes, like 2-minute questionnaire, it will tell you which program our recommendation is for you to jump on.
And I like that we did that because a lot of people are asking, and we get DMs, hey, Mike, I want to put on muscle. What program should I start? Just go to the site, go to the questionnaire, and it will tell you what you should start.
Also, do this. I have you on a program right now, a lot of you. I have you, and I said, hey, let's do this. I want you on power bodybuilding. I want you on strength gains, whatever it is. Curious, go over there and answer those questions yourself to see how close we were to being right about where I have you on the program off of your questions. It'll be interesting to see somebody like James go through those questionnaires and respond going, yeah, you said power bodybuilding, get on power bodybuilding kind of thing. So